Good morning. So you can see that I did not feel like getting up, but you know what? That's life. Sometimes you don't want to do things, but you still have to do them. I was planning to have a really, really productive day, so I knew I needed to get on my Zoom. First things first, make the bed. Now, this is kind of like a non-negotiable. I just feel like when you make the bed, you're setting your day up for success. And that might sound like a reach to some of you. But how are you meant to have a productive day when the room that you live, breathe, sleep in is a mess? I am a firm believer that your surroundings are a representation of your mind. Even if you think you don't have a morning routine, you definitely do have a morning routine. Even if that's waking up, scrolling on TikTok for 2 hours, getting up, brushing your teeth, that is a morning routine. Maybe not a very good one, in my personal opinion, but we all have a morning routine. It's up to you how you decide to spend your mornings and set yourself up for the day. For me, I like to have some me time in the morning. So just some time to ground myself. So gratitude, making sure I get some fresh air, stretching, having time to think about my goals and my future. That is what sets me up for a productive day, because then I know everything I'm doing today is to achieve all the things that I want. Doing all these things just increases the likelihood of achieving those goals and just being productive, because if I don't, then I will fall into laziness, and that's not going to get me where I want to get.
I forgot to tongue scrape. I always tongue scrape first, then brush my teeth.
If you guys haven't used a tongue scraper, you need to get on it now. Because let's be real, a lot of your breaths don't smell right. And trust me, I know, because I've worked quite a few retail jobs. I worked at Asda, Hollister, and the customers that I had to experience, let's say, yeah, the breaths weren't smelling right. So get on it. Oil pulling as well. Let me tell you a quick little story. So I was coming back from Punjabi A-level class. Yes, I did A-level Punjabi in the right age. Okay, I don't know age, but in the right year of year 10. So crazy. Coming back, my mum was driving me. We were at Crossroads. It was a green light for us, obviously. And a car decided to hit us from the left. It must have been coming like 40, 50 miles per hour. I have no idea, but fast. So our car went spinning and spinning and spinning all the way around the road. Luckily, there were no other cars because we was in the middle of the road. Like if there were cars coming in the other lane, long day for everyone. But yeah, airbags were inflated. My neck was rotated in a way that I didn't even know was humanly possible. So yeah, massive whiplash. Had physio after that. And yeah, I've had neck and back pain ever since. Sometimes so bad to the point that I can't even move and I just have to put my life on pause. But my point being, because of that, I make it a priority to do yoga and stretching every single morning. And you should too, even if you may have not gone through something like that. You've been sleeping for 8+ hours, you need to wake your body up, especially if you're someone who takes the gym seriously, because one, flexibility, that's going to make all of your sessions way better. You're going to be able to lift heavier. Two, oh, I forgot my second reason. Oh, yeah, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you're sat down all day. Okay, so my new morning routine consists of going on a walk. Before, the morning routine that I started in 2020, if you've been following me on socials, you'll know about that. I've been doing that same morning routine since. That was wake up, make my bed, get a cup of green tea, journal, stretch, and then go about my day. Now I've decided to wake up, make my bed, brush my teeth, blah, 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 go on a walk. No, stretch, then go on a walk, and then come back, make breakfast, and then journal. Because fresh air in the morning is so important, especially right now that the UK has such great weather, guys, which is very rare, especially because I'm hearing about all this, like how much, £8 million going into getting rid of the sun or something like that. Let me know if you guys have heard about that, because I can't lie, that is very depressing and that's making me want to escape, literally evacuate the United Kingdom right now. But anyway, came back from the walk and started on a little breakfast protein smoothie situation. So this smoothie consisted of a really overly ripe banana, obviously sweeter the better. What is it? The sweeter the berry, the darker the juice, sweeter the juice, something like that. Spinach, because I'm a low iron babe. I'm a brown girl. I've been feeling very weak recently. I haven't had my iron tablets for 3 weeks, literally collapsing all over the gaff. But yeah, I'm trying this vegan protein powder and it's just not it. I don't know who told me to get this. I'm not even vegan. The best way I can describe it is, imagine someone has just slyly slipped in some strawberry cream setting powder into your smoothie. Yeah, just imagine that. I don't even know if that exists. But you know what, guys? I'm not gonna lie. I love my morning routine, but am I gonna say it's the most aesthetic thing in the world? No. That's why I said a realistic morning routine, because this isn't one of those routines that you can watch and it's like, oh my god, it's so magical and calming and aesthetic. No, it's just my morning routine. It's real. And that is a lot of what you will see on my page, on my social media, on my YouTube videos that will be coming soon. I'm all about just being real, being raw, being authentic. So that is kind of me. And if that's your vibe, then I feel like we'll get along because you know me, yeah, I don't like nothing fake. Don't like filters. I don't like things that are overly curated. Even this morning routine, for example, this is my real morning routine that I try and do every day. Yeah, some days I don't and I do stay in bed for a bit, but that's just being human, right? But everything you will see on my page on my social media is real, it's true, and I feel like we need that in this day and age with social media. Anyway, made my smoothie and now it's time to journal. One of my favorite times of the morning. Journaling is a habit that I found out about in 2020 in lockdown. This is literally when I had like a revolution. This is when I started journaling. I did affirmations. I started doing my 5 a.m. wake up routine and basically just becoming the best version of myself and actually loving myself, insecurities and all. So journaling is a time of the day that I can manifest, write down my goals, my thoughts, feelings, practice gratitude, and really just realign myself with what I want, like I was saying before. But yeah, this is the end of my morning routine video. First YouTube video ever. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and follow the socials, guys, if you want that real and authentic content. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.